welcome to our community. This is a social media style platform where you can share your makes, connect with other sewists, and use hashtags to browse materials and patterns. I'm Kate from Minerva, and I will be sure to leave my personal link down below if you want to follow me here as well. I'm so glad you're joining me for today's video. I am going to share with you 6 different patterns and the fabrics I'm going to use to make those garments. Keep in mind you can use hashtags to search these materials, as well as on the product page of each pattern and fabric you can scroll through to see if anybody else has used these items. Before we get into it, I wanted to remind you that you can sign up for a Minerva account. It is totally free and you get a great little discount when you do. It also opens up a lot of opportunity for you to connect with other sewists here. Once you've done that, it'd be great if you hit that follow button right above this video beside our name. It just means we're going to show up on your feed so you don't miss any future content. Now let's start into the video. As always, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. So the first pattern I am going to be talking about is this Simplicity 8377. It is a long cardigan, and that is exactly how I'm going to be making it. There's a lot of different options for hacking it, which actually comes with these pattern pieces too, which is really neat. But I'm going to be making exactly what you see here, the long cardigan with the long sleeves. And this is a knit pattern. I would choose something super cozy and warm, so I chose this Model loop back French terry. This is the sand colorway, and it's a nice mid-weight knit fabric I think is going to be oh so cozy for this garment. Next up is the Style Arc Victor jean. It has these really unique details with some great pockets, this front leg dart that's there, and the classic zip fly. It is a woven jean, but I'm actually not choosing traditional cotton woven denim. I am choosing a linen. So this is a heavier weight linen fabric in the navy blue colorway. So you get the benefits of linen being the texture, the feel, the little bit lighter weight than denim, but it still looks like denim and it's going to wash and wear so beautifully. The next pairing I have is for the Style Arc Sunny Top. This is a knit sweater, cocoon, oversized style. It's got some drop sleeves, this horizontal seam around the body, and a center back seam. It just looks so chic and cozy on this little rendered drawing. And for this specific pattern, I chose the Meat Milk Tencel Loop Back French Terry. So another French Terry, but this one is made of Tencel, and it is just luxurious. This maroon colorway makes it look so rich. I cannot wait to finish this and basically live in it this winter. Now the next 3 patterns I have to share with you, I'm actually using 3 fabrics for each of them. So I'm going to be making 3 different versions of each of these 3 patterns. So the Deer and Doe Fumitaire skirt is one of them. So you'll see it has the button placket on one version or the zip fly on another version. It also has options for belt loops or patch pockets. This is a long dress, so let's see what I'm choosing. The first fabric I have to share is this So Simple cotton batik. This is 100% cotton, and it has this really interesting marbled effect, and it just has so much depth and mood to it. So this is definitely a structured fabric, so I think it's going to lend itself well to the wide, long style of the Fumitaire skirt. The second fabric I chose for the Fumitaire is this Lady McElroy Marley cotton lawn. So it has these beautiful large scale birds on it, which I think is going to be great for this skirt because it'll showcase the print. And it's a really nice soft cotton lawn. It has a little more drape than the batik, so we will see how that turns out in comparison. And then the third fabric for the Fumitaire skirt is this Meat Milk Soft Drape Tencel Twill fabric. And this is the warm sand colorway. And as you can see, it is the drapiest of the 3. So it will be really neat to see the comparison between those 3 versions. And this fabric is just so soft, and it has that nice cool hands that you get with a tencel, and a twill weave is just, I mean, how can you pass up a twill weave? It's just amazing. And if you're really liking this video, make sure you hit that like, share, and save buttons. It really helps us out and it's totally free. And And then we have the Wilder gown. So this is a Friday Pattern Co. pattern, and it has the option for the 2 tiers on the skirt, or it also has an option for a shirt or just a 1-tiered dress. And you can make it with either short or long sleeves, and has this really neat gathering tie at the neckline. I think my favorite part is the raglan sleeves. It's not something you see a ton of, and I really like how they look on my body type. So the first of the 3 fabrics I chose for this pattern are this navy and pink floral viscose challis. So soft. I cannot wait to make this up. It's just beautifully flowy, drapey, soft. It's going to make an amazing dress. And the next fabric, the second fabric for the Wilder gown, is this Atelier Brunette viscose challis. So both viscose challis, but this one is a little bit more structured, and it's in this chestnut colorway with these really natural colors on it, and still has the beautiful drape and flow that you expect with viscose challis, but just holds a little bit more of its shape. And it has a nice, cool, almost slubby feel to it. And then the third version of the Wilder that I'm going to be making is out of this heavy double cotton gauze, and it's in this very nice soft green color, which I think complements my skin tone beautifully. So very different from the viscose challis. It has body to it, it has loft. It's going to be very interesting to see how it compares. I'm thinking I will do the shirt with this fabric. And the last pattern we're finding fabrics for today is the New Look 6413. This is a jumpsuit and dress pattern. So you have the full length jumpsuit, the long dress, or the short dress, and there's 2 sleeve options. So they're both dolman sleeves, meaning they're grown on, they just come off the shoulder. So you can have either the nice short one or the long flutter sleeve. So I will be making both of those up. And it also has a front invisible zip, which you can't really tell from these photos, so hopefully I can get mine to be that invisible. And it has a nice facing around the neckline, showing off this beautiful V. It also features an elastic waist and an option for a belt. And the 3 fabrics I picked for this are all very different. So I'll start by showing you the viscose challis. This is in the raspberry colorway, and it has this pretty print on it. It is a lightweight, so it's going to be very flowy and cool, breezy. I'm thinking this will be for a dress. Then we have this tufted cotton Swiss dot. So it has these really fun little thread tufts on it, making a polka dot type of texture. It does look transparent, I'm sure you're thinking that, but when you hold it up to your skin, it doesn't look transparent at all. This is the navy colorway, and I'm very excited to sew this up. I think it is one of my favorite fabrics, and it is 100% cotton, so it's just going to be so comfortable to wear. And finally, we have this poly cotton chambray. So the warp thread is made with blue, and then the weft thread is white, giving us this beautiful chambray. And this is the light blue colorway. So this is 80% polyester and 20% cotton, so it gives us that nice structure, and it'll hold its shape very beautifully, but it's not going to wrinkle the way 100% cotton does. One last thing, if you're into discounts, you might be interested in the Minerva Craft Club. I will leave more information for you down below. And that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, liking, following, commenting, sharing, and for being part of this community. I cannot wait to see what you create. Happy making! Bye!